Welcome back, Star Wars fans, to episode 57 of Reynolds Reviews, and on today's episode, another vintage Star Wars mail call. Cue the march. Welcome back, everybody. Now, like I said in the intro, we've had another vintage Star Wars mail call this week. Now, these are two purchases I made from eBay last week, and I'm a little bit naughty on eBay, I've got to admit. I'm always negotiating on eBay, emailing sellers, even if there's no offer option on the listing, to try and get a better price. I'm a bit naughty that way. And one of these I won on a bid, but another one is something that I would have negotiated with, but it was something that I just didn't feel I could do that, so I actually pulled the trigger on a buy it now price. Every so often I think things pop up that you've just got to buy, even if it costs you a little bit more than you want to pay, just to make sure you get it. So yeah, all my February budget is gone already. These aren't the only things I've purchased this week, so I've got to go 3 weeks with no purchases. But without further ado, let's go see what I picked up. Okay, so let's take a look at what we've got. Now, I have already opened this. I generally do that and taken out the bubble wrap, just so I don't have to mess around on video. So there was bubble wrap in there. I removed it just to save time. So let's take a look at what we've got. So we have got an Empire Strikes Back Luke Skywalker in Bespin Fatigues card back, Palatoy, and it's the Bounty Hunter offer. So I blame Tony at Yorkie Bespin for this. He's got me buying card backs, but I saw this and I thought I've got to go for it. So we picked up that. Not only did we pick up that, we also picked up, if I can get it, there we go. I also picked up, now this is something that I wanted to pick up this year. I didn't expect to get it so early. I also picked up a box vintage Wampa. Now, I did mention to Dave at Vintage Toy Rush only a few weeks ago that I was hoping to get this year. Certainly didn't expect to get it this quickly, but spotted this on eBay and again pulled the trigger. So yeah, so there we go. So let's go take a look at these in a bit more detail. Okay, so let's take a look at the card back first. So this is the Empire Strikes Back Luke Skywalker in Bespin Fatigues Palatoy card back. Now, of course, like I said, we all know that we love this stuff, this vintage Star, anything vintage Star Wars, we love. But the minute you see that Palatoy logo, now we all love Kenner, of course we do, but the minute you see that Palatoy logo, it just takes on that little bit of extra desirability, doesn't it? There's just that little extra bit of excitement shoots through your body and you just think, oh, I've got to get that. So I saw this card and just wanted it straight away. So it's the third one I've bought now. So like I said, I blame Tony at Yorkie Bespin. Not only has he got me buying card backs, he's got me almost focusing on one. So this is the third one I've bought of these. Not the same version, but Luke Skywalker in Bespin Fatigues. But I did send one to Mark at Blue Harvest Vintage Toys just as a little birthday gift. So I hope you liked it, Mark. So yeah, so it's the Bounty Hunter offer. It's a 45 back special offer for the Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter token's still in place, which is great. So yeah, when I saw this, just thought I've got to have it. I actually thought that the Bounty Hunter offer on the front there, I thought that would be a sticker. That's actually part of the card. But yeah, as soon as I saw that, I thought I've got to go after this. Managed to get it for a really good price. So yeah, really happy with that. But not only did I get that, I also got this. So again, I said to Dave at Vintage Toy Rush when he did his list for things he hopes to buy in 2021 that I was hoping to get a Wampa, ideally box, but I wasn't expecting to get one box. But again, saw that logo as well. Look, the minute we see it, just takes on that little bit of extra desirability, doesn't it? And I just thought, right, now generally I browse eBay a lot. And every so often, I'm a bit naughty with eBay. I try to get things that, even if they've got no offer options on, I always email the seller and try and get an offer. But every so often, you see things and you just think, I've got to pull the trigger on this straight away, because if I don't and trying to get it at a lower price, the chances are someone's going to jump in and buy it. So I did pay a little bit extra, or a little bit more than what I wanted to for the Wampa. But I just pulled the trigger on a buy it now, because I thought if I try and get hold of the seller and try and get this for a cheaper price, somebody's going to jump in and buy it. And I thought, I don't want to lose out on this. So I just jumped straight in and bought it. So the box is a bit dog-eared here and there. It's missing the tab at the top to fasten it. There's a bit of old sellotape that's sticking that down. But again, look, just those amazing images. Look at that. Fantastic. So yes, I pulled the trigger on. Oops. So I pulled the trigger on the bite now for this because I didn't want to miss out on it. So let's just open him up and take a look at him. And there he is. So as you can see, not only have I got a box that's in pretty good condition, I've also got a Wampa that is in good condition. Usually these go yellow. You often see them with the body really discoloured and yellow, or the limbs. Sometimes they do tend to go yellow down the sort of joins of the plastic as well, but this guy is lovely and white and in really good condition. So like I said, I weren't expecting to grab one of these so quickly this year, but a little bit of discoloration on the back there. But when I saw this, I just thought, if I mess around and try and negotiate, I'm going to lose out. So I thought, I've got to just pull the trigger on it now, pay that bit extra to make sure I get what I want. And I think sometimes as a collector, you've got to do that. You've got to just pull the trigger and make sure that you get, if you see something you want, you've just got to grab it. And if you pay a bit more, then you have to accept that sometimes, because I think if you get negotiating or try to negotiate when there's something that you want, the chances are you're going to go back into, especially with me because I use eBay a lot, you're going to go back into your watch list and find it in the ended list. And it's a horrible, horrible feeling when you do that or you see that when it's something that you really want. So as much as I negotiate on things, I think there is a time to just say, I'm going to pay that bit extra and make sure I get what I want. And I certainly did that with the Wampa. So there we go, 2 lovely vintage Palitoy Star Wars pieces. So pleased to get those into my collection. And on we go. Although I've pretty much just used my February toy budget in 1 week, which is a bit of a struggle. I always preach to everybody to stick to a budget, and I've pretty much used mine now. So I've got 3 weeks now with no purchases. So let's see how that goes. Might be a video in itself, that can I go 3 weeks without buying anything? But yeah, there we go. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, everyone. As always, please consider leaving a like and subscribe. It really does help the channel. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate you checking me out and giving me a shot. If you're an existing viewer and subscriber, thank you for sticking with me. I do appreciate it. Leave any comments or questions in the comment section below. I read everyone's comments and get back to everybody. And as always, keep collecting. I'll see you next time.